say?
I said, okay, you in love.
Yeah. On een gans. Do you know what a gans is?
No.
It's a goose.
Okay.
So I'm in love with a goose.
Okay.
Hey, we have a goose in the car. And sometimes I'm also weird, so don't worry about this.
I suppose whatever tickles your fancy.
Yeah, Cyclone. Just saying, Cyclone. Goose, you're quiet, man.
All right, Mr. Spears.
Sir.
We're going to be on this ditch right here. You care to drive?
I can do that.
Okay.
Spears is driving. Oh, how sweet of you.
Okay. What's going to happen? Blue team's going to be lead Vic. The cargo truck's going to be in the middle, and we're going to be on the rear.
Cool.
Our rear. Okay. All right.
Spears 120. Spears 120.
All right. Okay, I'm going to go piss right quick. If they take off, just let them know. We can go ahead and set your Vic channel to 55.5. And if for some reason I don't answer, just call in and see. I'll be right back. Yes. And leave it on headphones. Don't put it on speaker. Right, lads, can you hear me?
Yes.
Right, this Vic here. Vic 1.
Yep.
That Vic there. Vic 2.
Uh-huh.
This Vic here. Vic 3. Okay, so Vic 1's going to be leading. Vic 2's going to be trailing. Vic 3's going to be trailing, alright?
Okay.
Box the truck in. Like a convoy. Does everyone understand?
Yes.
Right. Move in 10 seconds. It says we're at the end.
Then
Vic one moving.
Vic 2 moving.
Vic one setting speed of 60.
right off my head.
Okay. Big one turning right.
Two turning right. Three turning right.
Turn left. Turn left.
Thank you. Big one turning left.
Big 2 turning left. Big 3 turning left.
Follow the road through Kutushka.
Okay.
Eyes on stump.
Negative, reach block body first.
Are we dragging him clear? I got Rick. I got Goose.
JT, go ahead with your engineer. Make sure you have someone with an escort.
Right, Gary, it's in K, 2 turner Ks. Is that my
Yeah, let's
backpack?
get that road clear for a couple hundred up through there, heading south.
This is on me, buddy.
Thank you. Go with him, miss.
Copy that.
JT on medical. Somebody cover north,
Wait,
please.
GT?
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
I got it.
I think I got
Cool.
2 more mines up ahead.
Two
Right.
more mines.
Yeah, past the...
Spears, they've got 2 more mines with UAV.
Working on Cycler.
Durfee.
Copy 2 more mines on UAV.
Your
They got
specialized
approximate
contact.
location.
I've dropped you, sir. On that.
Wait out.
Right.
Wait,
Turf.
JT.
Or,
What's up?
JT.
Yep.
I think I see some, like, lines across the road.
lines across the road.
Yeah, looks like tripwires.
Spears, be advised, there may be tripwires across the road.
Sweet. Alright.
We are
Might
currently
just be a
at grid
text, man, I'm seeing them too.
0, 9, 7, 9,
They're
break.
after the gas
6,
station.
8, 1. Vic
At the
1
gas station?
took a
After
mine.
the gas
We're
station.
currently scouting the area on foot. I'll copy over.
Surf, have you got enough and just work
Is that
on
a mine or an
Goose?
Yeah, this
I've been tasked with a job at the minute.
Alright, sorry mate.
the
Yeah,
medical status is
Vic
fucked.
1 is currently destroyed. They're going to be going into Vic 2 for transport. Right, I'm going to do CPR and Goose, right?
God
Okay.
almighty.
They're all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know they are.
I mean,
Were
this
those
is
mines
bullshit.
Or, IED. Because if it's a
Alright,
mine,
sorry about that. We had a glitch in the road, kinda, and it just kinda looked like a tripwire for a second.
Yeah, copy that. UAVs potentially spotted tripwires.
I think it's a graphic glitch.
Copy, we're keeping eyes peeled.
Affirm.
Yeah, the amount of damage on these bodies, Fudge, is ridiculous.
What's the damage?
All red.
Yeah, I mean, cherry red head through. I've got
Alright, 2 large tears, 1 large velocity,
7
and 1
wounds
large
just on the
velocity.
head.
Alright, roger that. This is Hades 112 areas coming over.
need a damn medevac.
We currently don't have the time or resources in order to heal the 3 guys at Vic 1. Is there any way we can request for a Zeus over?
Alright. So
That's
Yeah, if
GTV.
they confirm that footage, let me know. I need to take my tourniquets off Cycler.
Go ahead, Spears.
Quickly take 'em off.
Oh, they're there.
So we got a minor concern in front of us. There's a wood off to my front, about 150 meters in front of current location. I'm gonna send Miss off to my right here, get secured on some rocks. I'm gonna push up ahead, and he's gonna give me cover.
Affirm.
Roger that. Halt.
I doubt I'll be able to repair that vehicle, but I can try.
Is everyone good?
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're all back. That bomb was in the shadow of a tree. So as we came up to it, I saw it at the last second, and it was too late.
Was it a IED or a mine?
It looked like a big ass anti-tank mine. It was in the shadow of a tree on the side of the road.
An hour later, and you'd have seen it.
Yeah, literally.
Right, we're going to take a off-road route. I don't want to waste any more time staying on the
Alright, so
the MSRs. Everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
It's going to take us a little bit longer going through the grass and the foliage, but I'd rather be safe than
Spears,
sorry.
stop where you're at, mark the road, and fall back to my position. We're going to continue mission off-road. How copy?
yeah, copy that. I'm gonna continue sweep on the way back if that's
South
alright.
Road.
I'm just gonna take it nice and easy.
Goose, and who's the other guy?
Affirm.
Rick.
Rick, you're going to be jumping in Vic 2.
Copy.
I'm so glad I brought the transport.
Rick, did you get a suppressor?
Yeah, I think I did.
Alright, Fudge, I've got
No,
those
I
2
don't.
guys coming back to us, marking their
Roger that.
farthest position.
But you got an
yeah.
suppressor?
Sorry, I've got an extra what?
Suppressor.
Negative.
Rick Dean got one.
Did say final gear check for everyone.
Is there one in the Vic? Nah.
Nah. Alright,
Marshall.
mount up. Let's
Yep.
go.
What kind
Go,
of
go,
gun
go.
you got?
AR.
5.56?
Yeah,
556.
Give your suppressor to Rick.
Who's this bag just lying on the ground here?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go back in.
JT,
Yes.
you're gonna be lead Vic, alright?
Lead Vic, copy.
Just go off road to
Hang on, I can just.
Mercury.
Off road to Mercury.
Oh,
Yep,
we'll put it on
be
the ground.
following you.
So if you can get rid of the trenches.
Alright, hey, Forge. It's blank.
You what, mate?
so it can Stick out.
Get rid of the trenches.
Forge.
Oh, duplicated it.
Forge.
Goose.
Roger that out. Yes, who called me?
Yeah.
Marshall.
Spears, what's your ETA back?
Yes.
Right,
Yeah, sure.
Call it 60 seconds.
We're going
Alright.
off road. I can't.
Copy that.
I can't set the stomper to go off road. It's gonna go by the road.
That's fine, you're gonna be manually driving it, someone else is
so
gonna be
I
dabbing for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Fudge, I'm gonna have 2 friendlies coming back approximately 45 seconds, so copy.
Alright, roger that. We'll all wait in a Vic. We'll be fine. We'll be safe. Everyone get in a Vic. Cyclo?
Yes.
Just call me cautious. It's been a while since I've done a minesweep run, so
Oh,
I'm
I've got a
just
cracked windshield.
making sure I'm dotting my I's and crossing my T's here.
Copy
Go
that.
nav, mate.
Sorry.
Navigation.
You got a busted wheel?
Okay.
I've got
Goose.
red on wheel, top left.
Top left?
Yeah, on the top left of my screen it says wheel, red.
Okay, let's see what I can do. Yeah, I got the wheel. I'm moving it right now.
Let me repair it. I can do a full repair.
Ignore that footage, it's getting duplicated.
Yeah, because I've got a crack in my windshield as well.
G, do you want your medical bag?
It's
on the
getting
floor, mate.
Yeah, it's getting duplicated.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, okay.
Eyes on 2 friendlies coming back on the road.
Eyes on.
I'm sending Mist to check out this gas station on our right here real quick.
Copy that.
I can't get in the front.
Group transport is green.
There's a gas station.
There we go.
User in your channel timed out.
Why won't it let me in the front?
Who's at the front?
Just one person, so I mean it should let me in.
Hello, Gary.
There you go, riding back.
Howdy.
Oh.
Oh.
Running back, I am.
Does that smell weird?
There you go.
Hello,
You're my nav.
I'm your nav.
We're
Okay.
going off road, so.
We are going straight to Mercury, but we're going off road. I think no, we're going.
Let me.
Fudge, do you want to go to straight to one of the green arrows?
What?
Fucking walking around.
Brave.
What's up?
Can you turn the lights off that bit?
Alright, Cyclo, you're gonna be following JT anyway, so.
Oh, okay.
The lights are shining through Gary the Frog.
We've lost Goose.
Alright, JT, we're ready to
Speak, speak, speak.
Now can speak.
England.
England is my city.
Somebody got me to it.
You,
I'm gonna fucking.
you may speak Dutch
Wait, what?
if you want.
Why won't this?
England
Why won't
is
it
my
start?
city. Who the fuck said that? Some
G.
fucking... Nah,
Well, how much fuel is there?
Go on YouTube, innit?
Nick Crompton.
Nick Crompton.
It was the fuel.
Vic 2 is no go. It's not turning on.
Wait one.
Is it out
Is
of
that
fuel?
a fuel? Check the
Yeah,
fuel.
I think it might be out of fuel.
No, fuel is fine.
No, I mean it's the fuel. Not that it's red.
Oh, no, it's white. It's the same as the others.
There should be a fuel bar up top.
Yeah, above that, it's a fuel bar.
Marshall, get out.
Oh, there's nothing there. Yep.
It's out
Get
of
out,
fuel
mate.
then.
How the fuck did it get out of fuel?
Fuck.
They probably when it got hit by the strap.
This is Ares to Hades. So this is Hades 1 to Ares coming over.
I'm getting the UAV.
I'm currently gonna refill this Vic with fuel. I'll copy.
We,
I can see an arsenal.
we can tow it to the petrol station, which is right here.
Push it.
No, someone is out.
Thank you.
There we go.
Hey, Fudge, we just get the other Vic.
Alright, Big 2 is operational.
Yes, Cyclone.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say we could just tow the truck to the petrol station right here.
And get blown up.
Excuse me?
Hades 1-1 to Hades 1-2 coming. We're ready to move.
Excuse me?
They're taking the lead, right?
One
Yes.
more time, and I'm gonna do something. Gonna drink Coca-Cola.
Marshall, when you're ready, follow him.
Good.
Where is he?
Up to right, to your right, west.
I'm gonna follow his tire tracks. Don't want any more surprises.
Check 110.
Good check. Good check. Oh look, Old Man Road following us.
You got Wally.
Yeah, kill the lights, Grave.
I can't.
He can.
Sail.
No. Think I'm gonna try that.
Stop the lights, Grave.
Google it.
Bye, Molly.
It's not Wally.
We are gonna die again. I'm certain of it.
Send it.
I've set it to 60.
What is it?
I've set it to 60 because I don't want to end up going anywhere too fast.
What are we doing right now?
20.
We're currently doing 20 uphill.
At this rate, we had better luck all individually hopping into UTV.
I can fit. Nailed it.
Me too, we are like
Alright, there we go.
clowns.
Open it up now. I can get it at speed.
Turn the lights off, Grave.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, don't get too close because if we get a bit of lag, we might end up smashing into them.
Yeah, that's why we're so close, is it's janking about a bit.
Yeah, you have to go into the
Turfy, looks like a bug.
Well, like a what?
A bug.
A bug? What, we never?
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I did debate not bringing them.
Possible mines. Possible mines in front of us.
I've even got like 4 different scopes.
Just look to this building to the south, southwest. Oh no, never mind.
Picket fence.
Picket fence. I saw the orange and I thought, oh, it must be a little, might be a bit, little signs.
I should be able to spot stuff relatively easy still. With it being snowing.
There the pick comes. UGT.
Oh, you don't even need the fucking. It's called red.
1-1 moving. What's that?
You don't even need night.
1-2 moving. No, not really.
Oh no, you don't need that.
Yeah, all I saw was the pumpkins, but I just saw a flash of red on the ground. I'm like, ooh, stop. we've already been burned up once.
No, I'll trust Steve can take us there.
You trust my driving?
Oh, god damn it.
What's up, bro?
I set my weapon to safe, but not through the interaction of control F.
Tilde.
Yeah, it is not tilde. I did it different.
Okay.
Control R, I think.
No, not to check, but
1-1, do you want to park these Vics anywhere in town or a certain location?
1-2 is up to your discretion.
Copy that.
Point me in the right direction, man.
Oh fuck. Oh, this is gonna suck. If I cannot return the save from safety, then I'm
Well,
fucked.
how did you turn it on?
Control F double F. Control double
Right,
F,
Rick,
I think.
Rick. Right, chill out.
Yeah?
All you need to do is put your mag out of the gun, put your mag back in, and then press F to change the fire mode, and then it will come off safely.
Thank you.
1-2, stopping.
Right, Marshal Park, anywhere that's deemed safe.
Do I take it through this wall?
If you want.
Not through it, I mean like this gap.
Still says safe.
Alright, do you want the UAV approach?
Right.
Alright.
Parked it.
Here's my bad.
Roger that. Everyone hard dismount.
Once they get inside, we'll pull this Vic inside this.
Oh, this
Do you want
good
the
now.
UAV up, mate?
Gotcha.
Oh, I took the wall with me, didn't
Somebody
I?
run over the wall.
Brave.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna pull this Humvee in this side, so watch your six.
Alright, roger that. Everyone maintain security around the perimeter. Grave, I want that UAV in here.
Spears, I'll guide you in. Cut left.
Budge, I'm gonna go find the roof.
Got east south.
Oh.
Whoa.
Load quick.
Don't reverse.
PG, you better run.
Yeah, pull up on me, Spears.
Oh, how do I wipe my mask?
Control Shift T.
Cool. Covered in snow when the drone took off.
That'll be good. That's good.
Alright, UAV going up, mate.
What the fuck? My bad. I didn't see
That's
it.
alright.
Here, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanna...
JT, can I get a pack?
I was supposed to be getting guidance. I didn't get any guidance.
I got hit by it.
Dude, you freaking. He was hiding right here in this
Fudge,
corner. just
FYI, I
cowering,
have been my
and you
suppressor
freaking floored and got stuck
Rick.
like maybe a butt hairs
The
away
AR
from
is
him.
currently unsuppressed, so tell me when you need to,
I didn't mean to floor it. I was trying to get it to turn. It wouldn't turn. It wouldn't turn. It wouldn't turn. And then all of a sudden it broke free, and it was just like.
You hit my arm. Crushed my right arm.
I'm really sorry.
It's alright.
The best part is you got stuck right there in that corner
Yeah,
with the
I was
freaking thing. Like you went forward and absorbed it back again.
Yeah, I was trying to straighten up, and nobody was helping me. I'm even
I
on the
can't
radio. I'm like,
It won't let me get one
some
first.
guidance here. Anyways, I feel dumb.
But what? It's just reset my gun. Oh, you're... It's just taken every attachment off of my gun.
Yeah, put it back on if you can.
No, I can't. It's locked arsenal.
It's a locked arsenal.
Yeah, it'll only let me use things that I already have.
Okay, that one. We'll sort this out.
God damn it.
Oh man. Off to a great start.
Slightly cheating.
Fudge, do you want me to take my team on to Saturn?
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Okay.
I'll see you on the other side, buddy.
Alright.
For the glory of Allah. The other side. Alright.
Moving out.
Yeah, I'm just marking a few waypoints real quick so we don't.
Right, go to the Humvee, Marshal.
Humvee.
Hades 1-1 to areas just be informed we're currently at Mercury. We're splitting off now. Hades 1-2 is going to Saturn. Hades 1-1 is going to Mars. I'll copy over. Right, put myself on speakers now.
I'm not seeing any arsenal or anything there.
What?
Alright. Long range
You
going
said
to
at the Humvee,
speakers.
right?
Spears, if it comes off, you can be my radio man, okay?
What's that?
If I go down and you need my long range.
Go for it.
Grab it. Okay,
Yes.
check map. We're heading to Saturn. Heading to waypoint 1 first, 2, 3, and then Saturn. Everybody see it?
All right,
Yes.
now.
Okay.
Yep.
Cyclo,
I
take
can
point.
open the arsenal, and it's got everything in it. Perfect.
Yeah, are we ready?
Ready to go.
Moving.
1, 2, moving.
Maybe take rear.
Yeah, you can get rear.
Cyclo, hold up.
All right, Miss Rick, go in front of me. All right, we're good, Cyclo.
See Mars, but I will follow Cyclo.
Cyclo, hold 10 seconds.
Holding.
Charlie Mike.
Charlie Mike.
Moving.
Rick, go.
Yeah, right here.
Keep your eyes open for mines in the trees. Hold for break.
Holding.
Where's our last guy?
He's coming up.
Oh yeah, eyes on.
Last man, tell me when you're ready to run again.
Copy. Give me another 20 seconds.
Good, Spears?
Yep, ready to move.
All right. Good to go.
Moving.
I'm at like 40 kilos, mate, so.
Yeah, that's fine. If you need a break, just let
Cyclo, when you get eyes on that second question mark, that town, stop and recon that for about 15 seconds.
Copy.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Gonna be the one south-southwest, guys. 195 bearing.
You ready to run again, Spears?
Alright, wait 1 second.
Alright, I'm good to go.
Roger that.
Looks like it's surrounded by mines, JT. JT, that second village looks like it's surrounded by mines.
Copy that.
Moving.
1211.
Moving.
Can't confirm. Second question mark on map. Looks like it may be surrounded by mines. How copy?
Holding.
Oh, they all hold it. Held.
Moving.
Hold it.
Holding.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. You were not in my screen anymore.
Okay, moving.
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 1112.
Hold.
Hold.
Hold it.
Hold.
Arrived at the waypoint.
1-1, be advised, we're passing waypoint 1.
Moving.
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 Holding.
Hold it.
Holding.
JT, this is probably about the best position to get a view from where you are now, if you want to look at that second village.
Copy.
Covering north.
Moving so fast.
I think we're good. Cyclo, let's just continue to waypoint 2.
Copy. Moving.
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 Move now.
Looks like it. Hold waypoint 2.
Holding.
Hold it.
Holden.
Hold it.
Hades 1-1, this is Hades 1-2.
Moving.
Moving.
I tell you what, Cyclo.
Holding. Yes, Jetty.
Take bearing 198.
You hear him?
Take
Yeah.
Rick and Miss with you.
Okay.
And see if you can peek over that edge.
Copy. Okay. Rick, miss on me.
Roger.
Moving.
Moving.
Crouching.
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 Just gonna see if we can get eyes on the AO before we get to Saturn.
Prone.
What's that, bud?
Prone.
Prone.
It was. Okay. Yeah.
Copy, copy. I make that mistake all the time, so.
Yeah, I was just letting Cyclo know what my intentions were.
Copy, copy. You're good, mate.
Okay, more trees, let's go crouching. JT, it just seems to go into another dip with lots of trees.
Copy that. Continue mission to 3.
Hey guys, let's join up with the others. Head west. Just go west.
Roger. Deal.
Solid copy. Out.
Hold up, guys.
Moving.
Moving out.
Moving.
Okay, Red's rejoined us.
Moving.
Ricky, you're crouching for a reason.
Hold.
Hold short.
Hold it.
Hold.
Got south.
Northwest.
swear I heard voices coming from the northwest.
Gotcha.
Moving crouched.
Moving crouched.
Walking crouch.
Walking crouched. Or running crouched. I thought they said walking.
I said moving.
Yeah.
Hold.
Hold.
Hold it.
We're at waypoint 3.
Yeah, you already called it in.
I didn't hear that. Sorry. Okay, JT, I've got contacts southeast.
Possible or contact?
Cyclo, talk to me.
I've got contacts southeast, just over this hill.
Danger close.
Pretty close. Not danger close, but pretty close.
Copy that. Wait out. Cyclo, get me a grid on their location, and we're going to push back north-northwest.
Copy.
Vehicle is heading this way.
Yeah, I see the vehicle now.
Roger that.
It's coming right at us.
Prepare for contact if it's coming right at us.
Copy that.
There's a 50.
Hades 1-1, this is Hades 1-2. Message over. We've got contacts mildly danger close. One Vic possibly going to run over us. If you hear
Okay,
gunfire,
southwest now.
That's basically where those 2 flags are, JT.
West.
Gone west.
Oh, it went west. It went uphill there. It's now going northwest.
Lost visual.
I have visual. It's driving away still. Maybe it stopped actually.
Cyclo, how are we coming on that grid?
It is basically exactly where those 2 flags are on the map.
It's coming back to car.
I'll continue mission to Saturn.
Vic is maybe returning.
Moving.
Moving.
Moving crouched.
Moving crouch.
Eyes on your base. Actually, I tell you what. Hold up.
Hold.
Hold.
Prone. It's the
Cyclo, Rick, miss. Move south-southeast to get good eyes on that FOB in the tree line.
Copy.
Copy.
Moving.
Alright, copy that. 1-1. Be advised, we've got good eyes of the FOB at waypoint 3. Requested hold position at this point.
What is the...
Prone.
Prone.
Going prone.
What are the fire rules here?
We don't fire until told to or shot at.
Fire on bomb.
Cyclo,
Send it.
Come back to me, northeast, and let's get on this high ground.
Copy. Stay prone because we're pretty close now, so they might see us.
Roger.
Okay, I think we're good to crouch.
Roger.
All right, miss, I'm going to put you back a blue team, okay?
Okay.
All right. Cyclo, push up as close as you dare and get us a row of trenches built up.
Copy.
Let me
Hey,
know
Rick.
what you see.
Rick, miss on me. Let's move.
With you.
You guys got eyes on the Vic's far south technical?
No, not me.
No, not at the moment.
Bears
Looks like
flank
those guys
left.
in the bunker.
Well, that's a big base. I see an.
Bears, go ahead and flank left, due east. We'll peel around this left side.
Think I see a 50 cal. Bearing.
This is 2, send message over.
165.
I have eyes on the mortar position.
Right now, we're trenching up, getting eyes, preparing to do recon, over.
Yeah. Let's sort our trenches here, guys.
Copy that. Just wait for that vehicle to pass before we do.
Build trenches.
Yeah, let's build trenches just past this tree. We can always put down a few, then move forward and put down some more.
Unusual activity at Selenorohorsk or something like that.
Sorry, what? Self-interaction. Then you should go to equipment, and then you should be able to dig big trench.
Cyclo, once you get in position. Copy.
Okay, we're in a position. We're starting to dig trenches.
All right, copy that. Once you get set up, let's get a recon done. Mark everything you can on map.
Copy. I already have eyes on the mortar pit.
Copy that.
Building first trench, and I'm gonna build another one on my right. If you can do the left one, Cyclo or Miss.
Yeah, I'll move left. Miss, and then you can come to the left of me if you want. We can build it sort of angling towards them. I think we've got a good spot here. I don't want to get any closer than this.
Yeah, left side's being built now.
Thank you.
Rear maybe? No, not near. It's only confusing when running away.
Yeah, I think we're fine for the rear for now.
Yeah. Maybe a mortar. So
yeah.
I'm just concerned by that car coming up on the hill with us.
The AI are pretty dumb at looking at trenches.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, JT, I'm beginning to mark things.
Copy that.
got good cover here.
Yeah, nice. That we did do fast. Oh, the 50 cal truck. That's actually.
Oh, I see a soldier. Oh, I see a technical in front of the base.
Yeah.
Machine gunner.
I'm less worried about that. Mark them down if you can.
I see 2 cars at the base. Oh, 3 actually. You mark the 50s, or actually the machine guns. Then I will write down the cars.
Get down, that vehicle's close.
No. It's a half a kilometer.
What the heck?
Where are we? Where are we? Oh, tower. Is it by tower? I will read it myself once. Where are we in God's name?
Yeah, waypoint 3.
Let's get
Oh.
shut that. Oh. 960. 73. 5. Oh.
I don't know where it is. I cannot read it. My coordinates are maybe wrong or something.
Have you connected? Have you connected?
It's marked on your map.
Yeah, what? The CHDKC control?
Yeah, that's their base. We're looking at it.
Okay. And Techie is technical truck, right?
Yes, it's 2 of them. 1 in front, 1 behind.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It's 1 in front of the base, 1 behind the base.
Oh, I mean, no, I mean, is it a car, a Techie?
Yes.
Yes, technical vehicle.
Okay, there should also be here technical. Oh, how do I make that line in the, like those, that cross in it?
So you mean, what do you mean cross in it?
Like the Techie, that symbol.
At the very top right, you have a couple drop downs. Yes. Do you guys see anything else extraordinary other than the mortar pit and the 2 techies?
I see 3 Techies.
Okay, I can't see a 3rd techie, so mark it on the map if you can.
I don't know where you find those things, but when you look, see, I see little lights, 2 of them, 2 lights, at bearing 157 with a range of 563. if it is mounted or if it has guns.
That just looks like a lamp to me, not a vehicle.
Okay.
Guys, that technical stopped.
Yeah, just keep an eye on it. I think he's ignoring as he's going through that little thing there. Okay, I'm gonna mark the towers next.
There are at least 3 techies and 1 is patrolling.
Okay. Mark the patrol route of the patrolling techie, please.
Right, I can see there's a... No, it's a fence. I thought it was a mine... Actually, is that a minefield to the right of the second base?
All a minefield.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Minefield markings all around it.
I see that just now. Why didn't I see that before? And also to the right, yeah.
I don't know what the sign for tower is. Can you guys count how many men you see? One of you count how many men you see.
I count at least 10.
Oh no, there's more than that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And that's excluding 22. It's excluding the men in the vehicles. JT?
Send it.
We see about 22, at least 22 enemy EI.
Hang on. I see something. I see a man with a prisoner.
You got a good place to fire from.
Yeah, we're about 500 meters out, so we're reaching the limit of our rifles, but it's good. We have eyes on a hostage being moved around inside the camp.
Yeah, I think there's actually 3 hostages.
Copy that, eyes on hostage.
There's 2 guys standing under the lamp right in the middle of the base. I can't tell if they're wearing uniforms or not. They're static.
They're wearing uniforms. Yeah, but remember, we mustn't kill the guy wearing the red scarf and the brown shirt. So yeah, at least 22 enemy EI, excluding the 3 technicals, and there's also the mortar pit.
Right, is that guy being led to the vehicle out the back?
It looks like that hostage has been moved to the vehicle out back.
Copy that.
I got eyes on guys with RPGs in there as well now.
Yeah.
Oh, they are not mounted yet.
We need to kill the mortar team first, I think. That should be our priority. They're the little thing of sandbags in front to the right. Yeah, bearing 165. You can see like this little group of sandbags with 2 guys standing in them, and there's actually 3 guys there. 3 guys there, and there's 2 mortar weapons.
If you guys kill that, I will try to kill the guys in front of that are in that. Oh, that's what you mean with the sandbags. Never mind. It's actually a mortar sticking out.
JT, are you planning to engage from there?
Stay firm.
My team will attack the mortar pit first, I think.
Copy that.
I would say
you get the mortars and we'll focus on the technicals.
Copy.
Right, it's probably best to take out this roaming technical first because he can flank us while we're engaging the base.
Okay, you've got the
only vehicle that's moving.
you've got the rocket, so we'll leave you to take care of that. Rick and myself will attack the mortar pit, I think.
That works for me.
Are you comfortable shooting from here to down there on the technical?
Yeah, it's 500 meters. It's fine. Who's gonna attack the car on the right?
The other team. Oh, what, you mean the car, the roaming one? That's Misadventures is going to hit it with the anti-tank.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna shoot the driver.
Who's gonna hit it with the anti-tank?
Misadventures.
I'm not using AT to take out a light vehicle.
Okay. Whatever you feels comfortable.
You have AT on your back.
Okay, Rick, you ready to shoot at that mortar pit?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready, miss.
Well, that vehicle's not going to go around now for 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay.
Not ready now, and soon I will be.
JT?
Send it.
Got it.
So we begin engagement when the roaming technical comes past us again.
Wait out on 1-1's order.
Copy. There's a lot of mines around that fob.
That mortar pit is fastly executed, especially when he mans the mortar. Where do we switch over from a mortar? Like the car, the Vic in front on the left?
Yeah, JT's probably going to focus on the vehicles. He's got a sniper rifle. So we just need to make sure that those 3 guys in the mortar pit are dead. And then, yeah, there's 3 guys. There's 1 guy on a gun and 2 guys standing.
Okay, I didn't see the one on the gun.
He's priority.
I can barely see him.
Yeah, he's the dangerous one. 600 meters.
500, 600, whatever it takes. Let me arrange that again. Yeah, 600. Oh, thank you. Otherwise, my bullets were 100 meters off.
That technical's coming around again.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, we need to wait for 1-1.
It will come around 2 times, so if they are quick, hopefully. I can shoot a grenade on there.
600 meters is too far for the grenade launcher.
Okay.
350 meters to 400 meters at a push, depending on the weapon you're using. Oh.
I had a gunshot.
Yeah.
Me too.
You guys, you shot the hostage, yes.
Yep, that was a hostage.
Fuck! We lost a hostage.
Well, that wasn't what our mission was, so.
Well, fuck the hostage then.
At all costs, we need to capture the guy with the brown shirt and the red scarf. And the DDM beanie. DDPM
That's ArmA.
beanie.
ArmA rules!
That's the task that we have today.
That sucks, man. I don't care about it. I don't know those people. Yeah, I totally forgot something. Ooh, lucky I did that.
Keep an eye out and see if you see that guy with the red scarf. It might be him there. A lot.
Oh shit, they spotted our vehicles at church.
Yeah. Oh, we shouldn't see that.
Yeah, Zeus wants us to push it.
You gotta wait for 1-1.
Deutsche Deutscher. I'm badly in need for some coffee.
Not much of that out here.
Well, we'll take some drop. It's really Dutch and really nice. Haribo. Actually, all my drop fell out.
Okay, I'm making a note. That vehicle is coming round at 1.5 minutes past 10.
Yep. Going west.
Right, I'm gonna.
Actually, I will time it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, mate. I reckon it's about three minutes or so.
Does feel like that.
I have my stopwatch now on it. You know you can do that with the watch, right?
Don't need to. I've just measured its time.
This is more accurate. No, I'm just kidding. You cannot do that with the watch in game. I do it with my phone.
Have you, JT, have you guys had any eyes on the HVT?
Negative. We've got a couple potential suspects. Can't confirm because they all showing hair, no helmet or hat. Right side of bunker sitting down. We've also got a high-ranking official on the left side, southeast side, giving a speech. Over.
Copy.
User joined your channel.
Yeah. Whatever you do, avoid firing into that lit area where there's all those guys.
Copy that.
Because that is possibly where the guy we need to capture is sitting.
Hold fire until cleared. He's looking at. Oh, never mind.
Right, by my calculations, that vehicle should be appearing in the next 15 seconds.
Roger, roger. That should be correct indeed.
No, it's slightly late.
Yeah, you should also be already be hearing him.
That's 3 minutes.
Yeah, indeed. 3 minutes.
Okay, it's coming up to 3.5 minutes. Still no sign. Four minutes. He's coming around the corner now. Okay, stops on the road. That's 4 minutes. So he gets to our position. It's going to be about 4 minutes 15 when he gets to that curve. And 4 minutes 30 by the time he gets behind us. So he stops here at 4 minutes 20, 25, 30, and he's off again.
I didn't hear him.
Yeah, so between 4 minutes and 4.5 minutes, he's by our side.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice drop.
We still waiting on JT?
No, we're waiting for Fudge. JT is ready to go. We just need Fudge to get to his position. I'm assuming it's going to be to that tree line to the southeast.
You mean at Pluto?
Yeah, let's see where we are. No, they're going to Earth, so that's more like southeast. Yeah, it's going to be that.
They ain't got much cover there.
Yeah, they're probably moving northeast from Pluto into the tree line to get a little bit higher. Otherwise,
They'd be better either attacking from Neptune or Pluto.
Well, we're at Neptune. So yeah, they're probably going back to Pluto.
No, we're at Saturn, aren't we?
Saturn, you're right. Yeah, I think, yes, you're right. We're at Saturn. I don't think they're going to get to Neptune. I think they're probably going to go to Pluto.
Right, that's exactly 10 past 10.
So is it 5 minutes again or slightly different?
I'm just trying to sync it up. Okay, so we'd expect it at nearly 14 minutes past the next pass.
Chris,
Yeah,
do you have your earplugs in?
yeah,
Oh, and you can hear the vehicle?
yeah.
Oh. That's strange. I can't.
Cyclo, how you doing?
We're waiting. We're waiting.
Patiently waiting. Copy that.
Are Fudge and them trying to set up at Pluto?
They said they were a couple mics from hitting their last checkpoint. Wait up. Neptune. I say again, Neptune was going to be their final location.
You're right, miss. They're going all the way to Neptune.
Yeah, they can get really close from Neptune.
Yes. I see a patrol walking through the trees towards Neptune.
Copy that. Wait out. Eyes on third Vic.
I'm gonna laze the patrol in the trees.
Copy that.
Yeah, our vehicle is perfectly on time.
I cannot see that.
You have to put on your night vision.
No. The trees in the way.
Yeah, guys. Let's not look too much at the base and just watch our 6 and also watch also watch the trees behind JT. They're starting to obviously send out patrols now. I have a feeling that patrol that we've seen walking through the trees, they're going to come up behind us.
We've got a pretty good field of view on the southwest, so they're not going to come from that direction. It's just directly north and northeast.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about because that's really dense.
Well, they can come up behind this hill. We wouldn't know that they're there until they're 20 meters away.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's north.
Yep.
Cyclo, be advised, if Fudge takes contact with that 5-man patrol, we are going to open up on the FOB. How copy?
Good copy.
I want you to focus on that mortar pit first, and then move to the technical.
Copy.
I've got the technical on the left in front of the base targeted, so the moment you engage that pit, I'll engage the gunner on it.
Copy.
Then I'll move to the roaming one once I've got eyes on it.
Alright, be advised, check map. Fudge's team is moving to Jupiter. They're going to engage in 5 mics, starting now.
Copy. Yeah. So basically,
I'm gonna get some coffee real quick.
yep. 22:21.
Already starts. I will hear and see it. I will be right back.
Cyclo, that Vic's coming back up from the northwest.
Copy. Wind is blowing slightly from the left, so always aim a little bit left of your target.
Rick is back. Rick is back.
Copy.
2 minutes, 18 seconds passed.
vehicle's going to be, the Roman one's going to be halfway through his patrol.
Yes.
I'll be advised, prepare to engage in 1 Mach. I say again, 1 Mach.
Copy.
1 mic starting timer.
No, we will wait for them to shoot before we do anything. Make sure you have that mortar pit guy in your sights, Rick.
Yeah, I have it inside.
We need to kill him real fast.
I'll turn the lasers on.
Whoa, it's like crossfire. Holy crap.
They're about to have some hurt. Okay, fire, I think. Well, they're firing, JT.
Copy that, engage, Shotgun.
Is the mortar down?
Yes. Oh. Where are we taking fire from?
See a guy in...
That's the woods to our east, mate.
Confiscating a techie.
That is definitely to our east. Oh, that's friendly.
Yeah, that is someone's gun. That is my. I have his suppressor.
Right, I'm gonna get ready for this technical just in case he comes round.
JT, we're not going to engage those guys under the lights just in case one of them is the HVT.
Copy that on the left side.
Yes, correct, on the left side.
Copy that. Holding off. I do have one RPG guy on that left side. I'm fixing to take his head off.
Copy.
Damn it.
Reloading. He's out, he's out. He's out of the 50.
I can't see nothing. Oh, there he is. Okay, stop shooting. That vehicle's disabled.
Yeah, but the guy then?
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's down.
Beautiful.
Okay, guy far top right with an RPG.
1-2, be advised on shortwave. 1-1 actual is down at the moment.
Tango Mike, you need assistance?
No, we're good right now.
Site closed, your team good?
Very good. JT, if you look at the far south of the base, there's a guy walking with an RPG.
Eyes on.
Boy, you don't even hear the shots.
Silenced. Yeah, the JRS sound mod is a bit buggy.
No, I have it off. Oh, maybe not actually. I didn't get it out of this one, maybe.
Yeah, there's some
There's
dudes.
a bunch of contacts inside the base that haven't been faced about the shooting.
Yep. Oh, JT, you tell them. Yeah, we believe those to be the possible HVT. We can't confirm, so we're not going to open fire on them.
Fuck, sorry, I was on 100. I meant to be on 110. Out.
Cyclo, is that third technical still rolling around?
No, that technical is now down.
Copy that.
Not down.
It is down. Oh no, you're right. No, it's down.
One, 211 on shortwave.
Send it.
We've got a group of guys in the eastern side of the compound. One looks like a high-ranking officer. We're just going to let them go for now. HVT may be in that position. Over.
Alright, roger that. Hades 1-1's gonna move towards the northeast. Attack from there. Should be here within the next couple of mics. Out.
1-2 copies.
There's a guy running around that bunker. And there's a guy in there.
Movement near the bunker closest to us.
I see him.
Reading the pixels.
Yeah, it's someone in that bunker.
That one?
The one on left, yep.
Copy that. Watch out for those mines. There's a technical on that south side that is unmanned if you need it.
It might be over the wrong channel, JT.
No, I was talking to Fudge on shortwave.
Copy.
Be advised, friendly's coming in from the south. Do not fire.
IR strobes, maybe?
1-1, we've got eyes on you.
Okay, don't shoot at the guy. Don't shoot at that bunker on the left. There's a guy walking around with no weapon.
He just started firing at us.
Alright, copy that. I've got movement under the middle tower.
Yeah, roger that. If you can move some of your team towards the fob, try and assist us.
Copy that.
Yeah, don't shoot those guys in the center there.
Cyclo, I need you to move in on the northwest side. Be careful going in for those mines. We'll cover from here.
Copy. Okay, guys, let's move. On me, crouched. And guns up. I'm just reloading quick.
Which formation?
Yeah, you can go wedge formation.
And left.
On the right.
Okay, let's move it. Standing, double time. Yeah.
Cyclo, I've still got that one guy running around that bunker on the north side.
Yeah, there's two guys there. One of them is not got a weapon. I think he might be the HVT.
Copy.
Yeah, as soon as we...
1-1, be advised, I've got friendlies moving in on the north side. Break. Be advised, the bunker that you're moving into, break. Under the light, there's at least 3 times EI. Over.
Where's that? Thanks for the info. Out.
I will deactivate the mines. You guys just hold back a bit.
Roger.
Yeah, so there's a bunker that we're running towards now. There's a guy running around just behind that bunker. So while, yeah, you can see him, he just ran across now. So while I'm deactivating the mines, just cover me and take him out.
Cover that.
Shots are on the left. I see some.
Hold short, please.
Cyclo, say again your last.
Dat was Rick.
You okay, Rick? What's up?
Yeah, move again, please.
Guys, just hold here and cover me. Yeah. Hold here and cover me, please.
Hold in and cover it.
Holding and covering.
I hear a helicopter.
JTV, possibly hear a helicopter.
Copy that. 1-1, be advised, helo inbound. Cyclo, check that line of flags on your right side.
Copy. I can actually see quite a few of the mines.
Copy. Just use your best judgment. Whoever's behind Cyclo, be marking a trail with blue paint, please. Do you have the HVT?
Wait, one.
I take it, Cyclone, you've disabled this mine in front of me.
Yeps, I have.
1-1 in the tower. Be advised, I've got one unarmed guy in the northeast corner under the tower. Hold fire.
Okay, you guys can come from that cross to this, that cross to this cross. It's mark a line of X's if you don't mind.
I already have all the way up there.
Yep. Hey JT, I think we threw the minefield.
Copy that. 1-1, be advised, I've got friendlies moving into the compound north side.
Yeah.
Cyclo, that tower that you're fixing to go under, there was an unarmed guy that I think 1-1 shot. See if you can PID that guy.
Copy.
6, watching there.
On you, miss. Go for it when you're ready. Pie around.
Hang on. Yep. Ah, shit. Cyclone's in it.
Yep. Can I pull him back?
Cyclo, do I have a guy down?
Yes, Cyclo's down.
I copy that. We're inbound.
I'm pulling him back now.
Copy that. I'll hold the corner. I can't see where that shot came from.
1-1, be advised, friendlies moving in from the north.
Checking on you.
Okay.
Flashbang?
Nah, I've got to get eyes on him first. I think he's in that far bunker.
We get trail mark going in.
Yes.
We've got friendlies coming towards southwest, coming into the second floor.
Wait, please wait. Don't turn out.
Copy that.
Yo, friendlies under your left, I think. Enemy here, enemy here. Okay, friendlies on the north. I don't see anyone.
I'm treating Cyclo.
Yep, Roger. I'm going in a little bit further.
Friendly's coming in.
Yep, friendlies coming in.
Look, team, one guy try to patch Cyclo up as much as you can and start CPR
I did
till
not
it gets
clear
back,
the
please.
tower here.
Gary down. Alright, go ahead. Clear.
Stop that. Marshall, cover me.
Friendlies to the south.
You want to drag him in?
No, that's good. Just watch our northwest.
I found the brown shirt with the hoodie. Dougal McGregor.
Sounds like Rick's found the HVT.
Is he dead?
Fucking free Gary.
How the fuck did that die?
That guy.
HVT secure.
What guy?
That guy over there, I think. That guy there. This guy here.
There's nobody there.
Oh. There's a guy there
I
for
can
me.
see somebody there.
Whoa! Rude.
What was that?
That was me. Johnny. Douglas.
Is he fine?
I'm checking pulse
How close
now.
is Cyclo to being stable?
Push up with Grave.
I'm CPRing now.
Grave guy.
Do we need a medic?
CPRing now, he's got no pulse.
Copy that.
We get a medic here.
Inbound.
Whoa.
Watch. Friendlies in.
Rick, you need to cover me, mate. I'm going to be constantly doing CPR.
Right.
Roger.
CPR.
11 left.
Brave.
What's up?
Hearing CPR
Shots
from
fired.
enemies.
I'm covering
hearing
east,
shots
so...
somewhere.
Yeah, hear him miss.
Where is he?
You ever played the
Good.
mind game?
You want to see you with you?
Yep.
I'm hearing two simultaneous sounds.
All right,
Right,
coming
Marshall with me.
in. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Careful.
Right, do you
Let's
want
go.
me to
Ronnie's
keep
coming
doing CPR?
Alright, guys.
No.
Just don't mind me. We're gonna play the mind game.
JT, do you need a hand? You good?
He's good. He's good. He'll be up in 5.
Oh shit,
Whoa,
we're
that
getting
was
shot at.
close.
No,
That was
don't
from
worry.
the north.
Thank you.
I got him. It was me. I took a hit, but I got him.
Alright, good shit, mate. Good shit.
All right.
Good job.
Secure perimeter,
Enemies on
guys.
outside the wall.
G, you good?
Mr. Gay-ass McDougal.
Should we bring McDougal back into the compound so he doesn't get shot by any patrols out there?
Can I get a pack, JT?
Brave, I'm going
Yes.
right.
I'm in charge.
Right, yeah, I can get in. Left.
You don't believe
good?
me?
I'm good,
What,
bud.
you want me to move Rex up?
10
Clear.
seconds.
Just with.
I am. So,
Brave, anyone? I'm gonna
You're right, mate.
guess you're not
bandage.
talking about it.
Oh, I'm not holding anything. I'm moving Rex.
All right, copy that.
This one.
Can we
Appears
go
I'm
kill
inside
that
the
guy?
compound in the corner if you need medical.
Roger.
Can we do
I'm good for
waterboarding
now.
on
You
him?
take care of our boy.
Roger that.
1-1, we got extract inbound.
Yep.
Move away from JT with me.
All right, I'm good. Brave, you with me?
No, running through the
Black,
minefield.
I'm moving
Stop,
Rex.
Gary.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'm interrogating.
Shit out long range.
G, what you doing?
I'm just moving position away from JT. We're both medics.
I got it.
All right.
Fudge, he doesn't want to talk, so
Let's
put him
clear
face
these
first into a
bunkers.
minefield.
Gary, is McDougan up or McCregan up?
You do realise
that?
he could commit
Is McCregan
suicide,
alive?
right?
They are.
Yeah, he's right there. And I'm about to push him into a minefield. So he doesn't want to talk, so I'm going to make him talk.
Okay, copy that.
Yeah, so he could quite literally run into the minefield.
Here, Chopper.
All right, 1-2, everybody get their perimeters covered.
All the bunkers cleared.
Got northwest.
Helicopter.
That's a friendly bird. Friendly bird.
Friendly bird copy.
I heard a gunshot.
Everything
Yep,
you say?
me too. You want some IR grenades?
You're a man of God, then.
Coming in.
Is that your gunshot?
No, with me.
I heard a gunshot.
Ronnie's
What?
coming in.
You've got somebody attached to your back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he spooked me for a second there, Turfy.
I did say friendly coming in.
Where is he?
East.
Right. Come here. What does he want?
Says he wants to talk to his maker.
Dougal
Someone's trying to
McCregan.
kill him!
Get him back! Pull him back!
Get him back, hit him then. What direction are them bullets coming
Someone's
from?
trying to shoot
North.
him!
Stop!
No.
Get him back! Get him back!
Get my eyes on, boys. Scan them hills.
He's not in our trenches, is he?
No.
That's where I'm looking, yeah.
It seems southwest to me.
Dougal. What do you want?
Yeah,
My eyes on,
sounded
boys, and I'll take
northwest
him out.
to me.
GL guys, direction of fire. Pop a few 40 marks in that direction.
Right. We're just going to leave you facing the wall then.
Can I frack him? Grenade launcher.
This is
grenade.
Hayes 1-1.
Oh shit! Fumble!
ETA on
Flash!
the...
Sorry. Sorry about that.
I'm scanning tree line north, not seeing anything.
No.
There we are.
Bud, you gonna have him land inside?
Not inside, but around here somewhere.
Hell, have him land right here.
Yeah?
That's perfect.
You reckon Houston will be able to do that?
Sure he can.
Yeah?
Hold on. Let's get our friend McDougal. Help
Marking
Yeah,
the blue smoke.
if he comes in east-west, he'll be alright. Ish.
Also, Fudge, this place is rigged to blow. It's good.
Alright, good shit. Feeling that. Alright, lads, get a sector. Here he comes.
I've got north out of the bunker.
Right here. Cyclone.
Grave.
Hello?
They
You
send it
probably
right
could
so.
hit right here, get some better cover.
Don't leave Rex out here. Send him home.
Someone's taking the shots again.
Yeah, somebody shot.
Grenadiers, light that up wherever it's coming from.
It's up on the north.
Sound like southwest to me.
No, southwest.
Permission to commandeer this fort.
Sounds like you guys are fucked.
Yeah, if you can get on it and pop a few, go ahead. Be careful though.
Southwest.
Yeah, that is southwest.
Right, Rex is coming in. Please don't shoot him.
Oh shit, I'm hit.
Hades 1-1, this is Aries, be advised. Hero is landed just to the southeast of Bob. I'll copy.
Guys, we've got all these eyes. Surely somebody can spot him.
I'm hit. I cannot do anything. No.
Alright, JT, get your team ready. We're gonna move to the south.
Copy that.
So struggling guys, there's no use doing
Hades 1-2, prepare to move. We're gonna regroup on the south side. Board that bird.
I know where he is. I'll tell you where he is if you untie me.
What'd you say?
I'll tell you where he is if you untie me and give me a gun.
Don't trust the Scottish.
Give you a gun. That's... Nah. Nothing. Alright, let's start moving.
That's a shame. I
Right,
know
you got
where, I
that
know
guy,
where he is.
guys? Yeah, probably gonna shoot him in the leg.
Copy that. It's alright, I've only got one leg. You need to make a
Gary.
good choice here.
Gary, go on point.
Alright, 1-2, let's head to the bird.
Alright, you're not on point. Grave, go on point.
Break out.
Out of here.
To the south.
Copy, moving.
Back to the bird. South side.
Let's go, let's go, let's get out of here, come on.
Hey, firm, move south, move south.
Hades 1-1 to Aries, we're Oscar mark to your position now.
Solid copy, out.
Watch your mines. Loads of mines here.
Don't let this,
Loads of mines. There'll
don't
be
let this
snipers
Scottish
as well.
terrorists
Snipers
fucking
as
intimidate
well.
you.
You better watch your backs. Oh, I heard there's guys here. I heard there's dodgy. I heard it's a wee bit dodgy in this neighbourhood.
Hey, we don't got this rigged. We need to rig this.
You got some explosives, Storm?
Yeah, go ahead and pop it if you got time.
I've got it. Oh, you're putting something down. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting charges
Fudge,
down.
we're gonna debt some of this ammo cache here.
Roger that. Let me know when you're gonna call it out, because I got something to blow up too.
Wilco.
Okay. This vehicle's set to blow.
Remember that.
Spear GTA.
I'm gonna go lay explosive at the other vehicle.
Alright, moving.
Yeah, rigged.
Prepare for control debt. Control debt in 5, 4, fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
I just placed a bomb on this vehicle. You don't want me to blow this vehicle up.
I got one.
Got it.
There's already a bomb on there.
Spears, it's already rigged.
My bad, misunderstood last message.
Okay, second control debt. I'm ready.
Secondary control debt 5-4. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
Whoa!
Beautiful.
It was indeed beautiful.
Are you sure
1-2, mount up.
Alright, get in, lads.
Full of fucking something.
Alright, getting in.
Alright, getting in.
The joys of explosions of Intel. Well done. Solid job, TF159. Solid job. I hear you try your best, but you don't see.
That's better.
Can we gag him?
Rick is in.
Pump him full of morphine.
Cyclo.
Yes.
Go,
Put a couple in, he'll just
Copy.
pass out.
Houston, unlock the controls.
You getting them loaded?
And first pump them full with morphine, 1 or 2 eppies, and then again with some
Well,
morphine.
no, because then he'll still be awake.
Then he'll be fine.
No, he will be asleep and awake the whole freaking time.
Good evening,
It's
gents.
freaking annoying.
No, you just pump him full of morphine, so his heart rate goes that low that he just passes
1-2,
out. so he's
all in.
alive.
Alright, have we got everybody in, yeah?
Yeah, it's everything.
1-1's all in. Right,
One-one's
let's
all
pull
in.
up. Let's go, go, go.
On the way. Let's go. Is the hostage in?
Yes. No.
Ah, okay.
Houston, don't forget to unlock controls.
I don't actually get an option to unlock controls. Oh no, I do. Never mind. There you go, mate. All yours.
Don't give it to me. Oh, do you want me to take it?
Sorry, I'll take it for now. Take it at landing because I will kill us otherwise.
Okay.
And why is it taking us so long to actually move anywhere? Oh, it's because I still had auto hover on. I can swap.
I got no heart rate. Johnny, you're a bad guy.
Spare say again.
I got no heart rate. Cardiac arrest on Johnny.
Packing now.
Too much morphine.
That's home.
Hey, do you want me to take it?
Be quite nice for you to take me your base and show me about, so when I attack it, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, the British prisoners are weak.
We are home, babies.
Him and his knockoff IRA.
I knock off about it, you failed it tonight.
I thought Scotland was part of Britain.
It is.
He's fine.
Oh, we're getting there.
Yep, slowly but surely.
Pull up, Houston.
It's fine.
Well, you all sound like a crack unit that knows exactly what you're doing.
No. We got it cracked out pilot on the
Do you even have a unit anymore?
Oh, I can assure you there's plenty more of us.
Oh, okay.
all 5 of them.
Ah, they're fucking more useful than you bunch of cunts.
Oh, they better be. I mean, the rest of you are dead, so.
Alright, off you pop.
Nah, you...
We're a long way from the tower.
Where's your prisoner?
Yep. Bring me the
Oh, you
prisoner.
could roll a
Bring
two-seater.
the prisoner, please.
I know, bring the
War
prisoner,
dog.
boys, for fuck's sake. Do what you're tell.
War dog.
Houston.
Please escort the prisoner back to the camp. We'll be dealing with him shortly.
Okay. Alright, lads, on foot. Let's move to the area screen.
Do what you're all tell.
What about this guy?
Oh yeah, grab him as
Please
well.
escort him, War dog.
Can we just kill him? He's not important.
No.
I'll call dibs on shooting him.
Why are we so far away from the fucking... Fuck's sake.
I did offer.
Someone set up waypoints. This place is so far.
So fast. I'm so fast.
Thanks for that, guys. All the best. I'll see you next time.
Fuck's sake.
Marshall.
Yeah?
Can you put the other prisoner at the front of the Ares ATC, please?
This prisoner?
Yes, I would like to deal with him personally.
So long, gay boys!
In front of the, sorry?
Front of the ATC building, so the Ares building.
I don't know what that looks like, I'm afraid.
It's where I'll be stood.
The building.
Okay.
Why is it?
Oh, I've never hiked so much.
You've never hiked so much.
Oh, fucking hell.
Alright, Houston, shall I put him over there by the door?
Yeah, just put him behind. Put him by the door. Actually, no. Bear with. Put him inside.
I'm gonna go fucking pee.
Put him inside. You will be dealt with.
Should I execute him now or later?
Are we gonna hear a
Oh,
gunshot?
I'd love you to execute him.
No.
Throw a grenade in there.
Put him in there. Yeah, lay down.
Oh, I have another thing for that.
Let go of him.
Release prisoner.
Can I shoot?
No.
Oh.
Do you actually want me to throw a grenade in there?
No.
Marshall.
Yep. As much as I wanna, no.
Ah, you know
I
fun.
have a
It's
little
Christmas
frick
as well.
grenade for that.
Hold me. Hold me.
They took Marshall to the back.
War Dog. Can you please provide the secondary prisoner to the ATC area building, please? Secondary prisoner over to the Aries building, please, if you do not mind.
Alright, let's kick it off now, Houston.
Can you confirm why there'll be a problem with him? We've done all that to let the prisoner get back and he's escaped. You've had him for not even 5 minutes. My apologies, guys. Give me a second.
Can you tell Warlock to come here, please?
Find him.
Houston, let's start the debrief, mate. Come on.
I'm gonna. Find him. Alright, gents.
Find him.
Just do me a favour, War Dog, and find him, please. Thank you. Take another quad, you'll be fine. Alright, gents. First off, congratulations. You've brought me 2 prisoners. I only really wanted 1. I don't need him, the bloke that's in there. But thanks for bringing him anyway. The one that I need has actually fucked off. So, I'll blame War Dog for that. That's his own doing. Yeah, you've been successful. The only one thing you missed, and a couple of people I can say on this, there was some intel in there as well. Who was it that grabbed the first prisoner of the first compound that you walked into?
It was me.
Was it you? Right, over in the corner, Fudge, there was a set of ammo crates next to some wooden pallets and stuff. With a camo net. On the floor of that was some documentation.
Alright.
One of the next things, when the op was finishing, I really wanted you guys to pick that intel up because it leads on to the next thing that was coming on. And I saw 3 people, Spears, JT and Rick. All you guys were stood at the front part of the compound, yeah? I was waving the intel in front of your faces. I was literally putting it up right in the middle of your eye line so you could see it, and none of you grabbed it. It's not a huge problem. I just think it would have been helpful for you so you could all see it, so that what could roll on to the next one. But apart from that, yes, how's that? Would you like me to reiterate again?
I never seen it.
Never seen it. Ah, right. It could have been a glitch or bug thing, but I was literally alt-in, throwing it up in the air, and then letting it drink back down in front of your faces. So it could be a bug or something. It's not necessarily a huge problem. I'm not saying anything against anybody at all. It's just it would have helped you guys for what's coming up next. But other than that, from what I saw, you did a really good job. My only thing is we seem to have become a little bit lax on IEDs, particularly with the first IED that you guys hit. Just to the south of, I can't remember what that town's called, but fuck is it called? Hang on. Just to the south of Vybor, the first one that you hit. Yeah, it's just to the south of Vybor, just south of the base. Probably 2.5, 3 clicks from the base. You hit the IED just here. Because at this position here is the gas station. The IED was on the right side of the road, just about here. It was just the case that you guys were absolutely barreling down the road, and I don't think any of you saw it.
I saw it at the last second. I was being distracted. Somebody was sending me messages.
It's
And
always the way, isn't it? People distract you and then you get blown up.
and then I was asked to do something, so I started doing it, and then I put my eyes back on the road, and at the last second I saw the mine, and I tried to swerve, but it was too late. I had my finger on the radio ready to go, hold!
It's alright, like I say, you guys dealt with it really well. You got you guys back to it, you got everyone back in the VIX, you moved off. Whose call was it to go off-road at that point?
Oh, it was mine.
Was that yours? Good call, Fudge, because you would have got fucked if you would have carried on going down the road. But yeah, really good job from me. I'm really happy with how you guys performed. Obviously, War Dog will be receiving a court-martialing whenever the hell he gets back after losing the prisoner that you've all worked so hard to get. I will hand off to... Oh, one quick thing. What does everybody think, and I want everyone's opinion in this, about the kind of ops that were run tonight with some of our guys running as Op 4? So you're not just consistently playing against AI, you're actually playing against players who have the same skill sets as you. They know how you think, they know how you'll move. What did you think to that? Do you think it was a good thing we should use more? Do you think it was something that we should never do again?
I thought it was okay, but I'll speak to you about something after the debrief.
All right, cool.
I think if there was more of us playing, I suppose there's quite a lot of us at the moment, but
yep.
In the beginning there was a very few of us, and I would have said if it was just very few of us, I would have preferred everybody to be the good guys, you know.
To be 149 mess rather than Op 4 base, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's at the moment there's quite a few of us. So it's a moot point now. But.
Yeah, I understand the point of having, depending on the amount of numbers that you can get, it's not always possible. It's not always something that you can quite simply go out and say, right, I want 5 guys on Op 4 and I want 12 guys on Blue 4. You've got to be able to balance it quite well. So yeah, I appreciate that.
And I think like one Op 4 player is worth about 5 normal players.
Yeah. Well, kind of that's kind of what it worked out at in the beginning. Because obviously in the beginning with you guys, you had maybe, was it 6 or 7? Then there was me and Johnny. Yes, Johnny was your prisoner that was the commander that you had to capture. As you could probably guess by all the Scottish references. The majority of that, I did the initial base placement. I did all the minefield and all the shit like that. The majority of the stuff with regards to AI was Johnny's call. So where he wanted them placed, what he wanted them doing, moving and things like that. I left quite a bit of that up to Johnny because it's his first time Zeusing, and for in all honesty, for his first time Zeusing, I think he did a cracking job. He had quite literally, when we started doing this at about 5:20, and by 9 o'clock, he'd learned quite a lot of stuff with regards to how Zeus works. So I'm really proud of him in that respect. And I'm all really proud of you guys as well, so for how you did. So give yourselves a pat on the back. Well done. Does anyone else got anything they wish to add?
With the whole playing against a player.
Yep.
I do enjoy interacting with the players. So an actual player prisoner that is in the base and that sort of CQB, it works quite nicely.
Yep.
But that's the second time I've gone against a player sniper off in the distance.
Yep.
And both times we have failed to ID them anywhere. It even struggled at points to find out where they were coming from. So at the longer engagement distances, it was a pain in the ass.
The biggest difficulty with that is you guys being Zeusers know exactly where we are. So you've already got us ranged in, and you know where to shoot us. Like it's not a case of you have to fire 5 or 6 shots just to kill one guy because you need to range the fucking place in.
Yeah.
Whereas we need to find you and then range you in.
Yeah.
So
the one thing that me and Johnny spoke about before we were doing this, and we wanted to try and keep this as real as possible for you, we didn't do any engagements until the EI had line of sight on you. Not if we in Zeus had line of sight on you, but what we were doing, we were remoting into the AI, and we were actually checking, can the AI see them? Because one of the points where that becomes prevalent, JT, when your team was sat in that tree line and you were sat there for ages, probably a good 20 minutes, half an hour, you had a 5-man EI patrol walk up behind you. Probably they patrolled around you at least 4 times. So if everyone see my pointer on the map, yeah? So
I know which ones you're on about. They're the ones that I started shooting at when I noticed them after we engaged.
Yeah. So you guys were sat around here, yeah?
Yep. Yes.
The sniper team sat here on 181.
They're the two guys with the 2 tents?
Yeah, 2 guys with 2 tents and a campfire that wasn't lit. The camp was here. There was 2 shooting mats here. The spotter was on the right side. The sniper was on the left. The sniper had a Mosin Nagant railed with a Collier old scope on it and I think 6 mags. And the spotter had a AK with 2 mags and his binoculars out. So the spotter didn't actually have a weapon out at the time. As I say, with regards to what you were saying, Turfy, about us obviously having more of an advantage on you guys, being able to know exactly where you are at exactly the point and knowing the exact range that you're at. When you guys were sat in this tree line, we could see you in Zeus. We knew exactly where you were in Zeus. However, from the EI's point of view, we couldn't see you. There was too much foliage cover for us to actually get a dead line of sight on you. When you were moving, we were able to see you, but it was probably for about a split second. We'd see a foot and then nothing. And then a couple of minutes later, you'd see a foot and then nothing. So there was no way for us to be able to say, right, if this were a real situation and I, as a person, was walking through a field and there was a hill to my back right or whatever, would the person on the hill at the back right be able to see me? And that was how we tried to play things. We tried to say, can we actually make these engagements as real as possible without making it extremely difficult, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
So that's the one thing I do want to try and incorporate, especially if you're playing against a Zeus and additional players as well, to be a point of, can we only engage you guys or whoever we're engaging at the point of, if you've got an LOS on them, if you can't see them, don't shoot them. Don't overuse Zeus as an advantage because it ruins things. So has anyone else got anything they wish to add? Or
yeah, I would like to go through my team.
Please, after you, Fudge.
My team done pretty well. Within the first confrontation with one of the IDs, made a tactical decision in order to go off road, which was a wise idea because I didn't really want to stay on the MSR going all the way down to Mercury. We used Mercury as a base point where the Vics are, and saw on the Blue 4 side global channel that one of you guys found it or some bullshit. Following after that, thing is, going from Mercury to Mars to Earth to Neptune, I think that was a call. That was a bad call. I should have just went with Hades 1-2.
Oh, maybe the easier.
Bodog, shush.
Okay. Within that, I should have stayed with 1-2 because we had the advantage to have the UAV, and I was going to pincer the AO with two sides going from northeast to southwest, but that didn't work. So we're pretty much close to Hades 1-2 at W3 to Neptune. Then we went to Jupiter. Done the countdown call from 10 to 0, fixed to engage, very clean, really impressed with that. And yeah, Gary got on the techie and we got shot. I'm guessing it was Johnny, fuck knows, maybe.
Yes.
But it was you, okay. It was you because it wasn't AI moving in that thing. I definitely saw movement within the fob. My team went down south. I left Gary. I left what's his name? Right, Turfy and G at Jupiter, and there was engaging within Neptune within the 5-man patrol. Regarding to my team, I think our team was pretty much looking for detonation with all the ammo caches. We weren't really looking for intel. We just wanted to get the hostage and just get the fuck out of there. That was the objective. Yeah. And yeah, he picked us up and come back. I'm gonna be honest. Within that mission, I found that quite boring, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's not my sort of mission.
That's fair enough.
But there was a lot of walking and hiking, and there wasn't. I don't know. It just wasn't sort of my mission. I like going in aggressively.
Yeah,
that's my
fair
kind of
enough.
swaddling. But
yeah.
With this, I had to do this in a different type of manner. But yeah, I had to use my wits and do this kind of stealthily. Use my brain and all that bullshit. So
feeling roughly, man.
Will you please turn the stomper off, please?
Fucking looks like me coming home on a Sunday morning.
Please turn the damn stomper off, whoever that is.
It's doing it on its own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, once we left Mercury, we kind of headed northwest, following the tree line from waypoint 1 to 3. We were going to Saturn, but we had a very good line of sight on the FOB from waypoint 3 area. I had our team split up into two smaller fire teams, one setting up on one side, one setting up on the other. And we had clean line of sight on the mortar and 2 technicals, marksmen's in the towers. And once we got the green light to engage, we focused on the mortar and technicals to begin with, and then started on the marksman and any other armed targets we seen inside the compound. Once you guys moved in, I sent a 3-man team into that north side. Cyclo was the lead engineer on that, which marked us a trail to get in, and done a damn good job at that. I think he took contact as soon as he entered that northern bunker and got clipped, went down briefly, and then we got him back up, met up with you guys, and extracted. Pretty much it. I mean, there was a lot of sitting and waiting, but a good opportunity to, do some recon work. I mean, I know everybody likes it fast paced at times, but it is good to, kind of have to sit on your heels and look and see what you've got up against you at times. So, it goes both ways. But my team done an excellent job. We had good comms all the way through. We did spot, Cyclo's team did spot a 5-man patrol in the tree line near, I guess it was Jupiter.
Yeah, we'll have been on Jupiter, because they were coming round this way, and then.
And we kept, we spotted the 1 mortar, 2 technicals, and we had 1 technical kind of moving in and out this northwest side. Where was that second mortar pit at?
The second mortar pit was here.
It was on the other side, wasn't it? It was me that got that.
It's on the opposite side.
Yeah, I took that out.
Yeah,
we could not see it from where we were sitting.
Yeah, basically what the thing was, I'll run through and do a little draw up for you. So that square there, if everyone can see that, 1 minefield. Square there, another minefield.
Cannot see that.
Square there, another minefield. Square there, another minefield. So the 1 mortar pit obviously was here.
Yeah.
Doing that in command.
Can everyone see it? I hope.
Just go in command channel. Everyone.
Everyone's showing command from there. Okay. Second mortar pit was there. So they both had 1 Mark 6 mortar in, and they had I think it was a rifleman or a machine gunner in there.
Yeah.
That techie that you were talking about, it was coming along here.
Yeah.
Then going round. It's going to be a right pain in the ass of a draw. Right the way round into this clearing here. Came back through the clearing and then straight through. So it was basically doing that.
Doing a loop. All right.
Yeah. So it looped around your entire Saturn because it kind of linked with the sniper team that was up on Hill 181. I'll just mark those up there as well. They were up there.
They're still there.
They are still there, yeah.
Now, was there any foot?
Sorry,
JT, go ahead. Mate.
Was there any foot patrols in this area that we were setting up doing Overwatch?
Yes.
So you guys were here, yeah?
Best I can remember.
Yeah, you're around that area, yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a patrol. Johnny, if I remember rightly, they were doing this.
There was a patrol walking literally about 30 feet behind you every 5 minutes, and every time was just watching it, waiting on them shooting you, and every time they didn't spot you. They were right behind you.
That was actually that patrol that came through Neptune. It was the same patrol.
It was on a massive berth right the way around the whole base, just walking around the trees.
They did a huge loop like that.
Okay.
So that's where they came from. There was also a 3-man that cut across here, went back on itself into this tree line and then up and through. There was a 4-man in the barn on 153.
And then are they the ones that I spotted?
What they were actually in the barn surface. They were in this barn here.
Oh, in a barn. I saw 4 roaming.
Inside it. I set them up inside it.
I saw 4 guys when we were at either waypoint 1 or 2. I can't remember, but we just skipped them.
Okay. No, I don't think they were those guys. But what we did with these guys, coming back to the thing you said, Fudge, when you got your global chat about the unusual activity in Zelenogorsk, Johnny came up with the idea of sending these guys up and through into Zelenogorsk.
How did they travel? Did they travel by Vic?
They walked.
No, they walked.
Okay, how did they find out about Zelenogorsk?
Because what they were doing.
They're just patrolling it every now and again because it's a major route.
They run a patrol path moving this way, and who was in control of the Stomper? Was it you, Grave?
Yeah.
The Stomper rolled right across in front of them.
They were here, so the yellow mark on the map. Stomper did that. Oh shit. Stomper basically did that straight across them, and they could see it. So it was then the case of we've got unusual activity.
No, well, the Stomper went that way.
I thought it went across, Jenna.
No, these guys were walking up here, but across here was open, and the Stomper just kind of went right up that hill like that.
Yeah.
But right through that gap, you could see it going up the hill.
Yeah.
And obviously, when they saw that put them on alert, and they kind of walked through the town. That was the unusual activity around Zelenogorsk, so they kind of sweep through Zelenogorsk properly.
Yeah,
and
that
they
was
found the Vix.
That was the reports there. What else did we have? The 3-man patrol here. They run a bearing just on that line. They literally walk from one end of the line and back. As I say, sniper team up on Hill 181. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there was that much else apart from the stuff inside the compounds.
The only other things that were doing were a couple of extra IEDs.
Yeah. So you had IEDs in the centre of Zelenogorsk, pretty much on Mercury. It was on the Mercury mark. There was one.
That was completely random, by the way. That was totally random because I made it so I couldn't see your markers because I didn't want to. I wanted it to be fair. And when I put it down, Houston burst out laughing because I basically put it on top of your marker.
I have actually rewatched that a couple of times, and must I say, Grave, your fucking reaction is brilliant.
What?
I've watched your stream back of that first IED hit, and your reaction is amazing.
I can't remember what it did.
Your reaction is literally.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It was one of the best things I've ever seen.
Damn, y'all are still going on.
But yeah, I think that's it from me really. Oh, actually, yeah, one other thing. Wardog joined us towards the end of the operation. Wardog was a sneaky little Scottish Republican Army member. You can tell by his DPM and the fact that he's bleeding.
Was all Scottish people bleed?
Yep.
That was because he crashed into a fucking tree.
Yeah, it was.
So when Wardog got in, where did I send you, Wardog? Remind me. Oh yeah, you were coming along with this patrol, weren't you?
Neptune,
Yeah.
with the 5-man patrol that was going round.
Yep.
I didn't know where the fuck I was, so I just joined in. Like when they came along this line, it turned from a 5-man patrol to a 6-man patrol because I just got in the middle, stayed with them. And then when you guys started your attack on the thing, because me and the patrol were basically here, so I think they sort of pushed straight up the hill, and instead of pushing straight up, I hooked a little bit round to the right. It was fucking terrifying, because at one point I was sitting round about there, on the edge of the tree line, couldn't see anything, and then suddenly could hear Turfy, and I was like, oh, fucking hell! And I didn't know where you were. I knew you were on that hill somewhere. I could see IR lasers and fucking tracer rounds and stuff. So, because I couldn't see you guys, I just stayed put. And then at one point, Fudge, you took all of your team except for Turfy and G, southeast.
You see, I'll stop you there. This is what I wanted to talk to you about in private.
Right.
Well, you carry on there. I know exactly what you're going to say.
We'll discuss shortly, Turfy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how close it was because I didn't have visual on Fudge, but the voices got to the point where you can't have been more than 10 feet away from me.
You weren't even that. You were like 6-7 meters away.
Yeah. So it was like, literally I just didn't move because I could tell it was Fudge and most of the team by the audio. So I just thought, well, I'm not fucking engaging them at this range when there's 7 of them. So I let you guys pass, thinking the whole team had passed, and then realised that they'd left 2 guys behind. So I went and put a few shots into you guys. And then after that, I think I engaged...
Me?
I engaged you and G there.
You didn't, you just engaged me.
Oh, well, I was trying to spread
And
it
I
out.
saw you, by the way.
I know you saw me.
I saw you as you creeped up. Advantages of a widescreen. The reason why I didn't turn and shoot you was because you had, on my screen, you had all black. You didn't have the same camo as what all the AI had.
I'm wearing Woodlands.
And on my screen it was all black.
Alright. Well,
but carry on.
Either way, I engaged you guys. You engaged me. So I pushed back down the way that I'd come up. At one point, Turfy, your tracer rounds must have struck like right next to my boots and were kicking up in front of me as I was running away. I don't know how I didn't get it. But then I looped round to the left because I thought you'd be coming after me, and then realised that you and G had withdrawn. So then, when you guys weren't there anymore, I pushed down through this tree line. I stopped about there-ish, and
when you got to the tree line?
Which tree line?
When you initially ran off, you creeped up. You fired about 4 bullets over my head, and then you ran back off down the hill. I was watching you the whole time. And then you ran and you lied down underneath a tree.
I did.
And I sat and watched you do that. And you turned and looked at me. And because you didn't fire, I thought, it must be Zeus thinking they're invisible and they're not. So that's why I didn't shoot you. Because then you shot me again. That's when I sprayed loads of bullets at your feet and just watched you fuck off. So we left.
That was weird. Fair enough. Could have been dead then.
I saw everything you did. Absolutely everything.
That is the advantage of having a
I was being super
But I didn't want to like fuck the immersion up, and it kind of sort of worked into my favour. But I was looking around everywhere else on the opposite direction where you were, and I noticed the 2 tents on the hill. Did I, G?
So you will have seen the sniper team, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I could hear you talking about them. I didn't know where they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I pushed round to this tree line, and this is where I did most of my engagement. I engaged a couple of guys who were on the edge of the trees outside the minefield, about there, and then you guys started firing 40 mics and chucking stun grenades. I don't know if anybody knew where I was or just roughly the direction.
Couldn't find you.
So you engaged. I held off and then realised you weren't firing at me specifically. And then
User disconnected from your channel.
It was you again, Turfy. You and somebody else in a tower.
Yep.
Yeah. So I could see those guys after the ones that were up there disappeared. So I thought, fuck it, I'll take a few shots at the tower lads. And then you started playing fucking whack-a-mole, and at that point I figured you were trying to draw me out. So I was like, I'm not going to fucking shoot him because there's probably somebody moving on my position. So I just stood and watched you bounce up and down for a bit.
Well, I heard where the shot came from, and I thought I just need him to shoot once more so I can pinpoint his position, but you didn't.
That's why I stopped doing it. I knew what you were doing. And then, because when you were doing that, I figured you knew roughly where I was, and I figured there'd be a team moving either round there or round this way. So I actually pulled back through the trees, which was probably a bad idea, and looped back all the way around this way. And then I could hear the Chinook coming in, but I didn't know where the fuck it was, so I was pushing through the trees. They're surprisingly hard to see in the dark, actually, considering the size of them.
Indeed.
I pushed all the way through the trees, hearing the Chinook, and I'm like, where the fuck is it? In the end, I figured it must be on the south side, because that was where the open entrance was. So I pushed right out this way, and I was heading south to try and get into it. And as I was heading south, I finally spotted it over that way, so it was sort of up here. But it was well in the air by then, so you were away. Fuck it.
The hell was that?
UAV.
The UAV.
Yeah.
Lovely on you.
Oh, good, I'm glad. The rest.